Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Goo Intelligence Sports Podcast Show. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. We have the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium. Both teams have playoff implications on the line. This should be a good game tonight. We should get the best from both teams. Granted, if they know what they're playing for, right? And I think, they're professionals. I think they do. If this is your first time watching my sports channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm on the way to 600 subscribers, and your subscription will help out a lot. As well, like the videos. Let's get this video here. Due to time constraints, we're trying to get it out to, before tonight's game. Let's get it up to 50 likes or so. That'll help with pushing out the video in YouTube algorithm. But let's jump right into it. I don't want to waste your time at all. Let's start with the Los Angeles Rams. We have Matthew Stafford coming in healthy as a June bug. We have Williams at running back, and their leading receiver is not Cooper Kupp. It's this guy named Puka Nacua, who's a rookie 5th round draft pick out of BYU. He has 87 receptions, 1,163 yards with 4 touchdowns. This guy is a possession receiver that is working. You understand? Working. I want to see how the Saints defensive back react to this. We got to still cover Cooper. Cooper is still the man. But this guy, this rookie right here is a candidate for Rookie of the Year, and he's having a fantastic, outstanding season. And the Saints are going to have their hands full with him. We got Matthew Stafford, who has 3,320 yards passing on the year with 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Williams is about to be a 1,000-yard running back this season. He has 186 carries for 953 yards and 8 touchdowns on the year. The Rams offense is clicking. The last 5 games that the Rams have played, they are 4-1. They are a punt return away in overtime from being 5-0 in the last 5 games. They hit a stride. They could easily be 8-6. Right now, if the playoffs were to start today, the Rams would be in as that 7th seed. The Saints' opportunity to get into the playoffs is basically just to win the division. And they need this victory to keep up with Tampa Bay, who's also 7-7. So the Saints need this game. They need this game in the worst way. As far as injuries go, the Rams continuing with the Rams, they don't really have any key injuries. They don't have anybody that's not going to that's not going to play tonight that will impact their team. There's a Ronnie Rivers, he's on IR. Joe Noteboom, he's questionable, and Trey Tomlinson. Other than that, that's it. The Rams are a fully healthy team right now. The Saints, on the other hand, are not. We have Isaiah Foskey. He hasn't played, right? Lonnie Johnson, we could use Lonnie Johnson tonight, being that he's a cornerback, but he's out. Peyton Turner, when has he ever played, right? Ryan Ramczyk is out, and Kendre Miller is questionable, but I don't think we're going to see him tonight. So continue with the Saints. The last 5 games that the Saints have played, they are 2-3. It's kind of the opposite, right? The opposite of what the Rams have been doing. They are on a 2-game winning streak, albeit against not too good football teams. Carolina Panthers, we know their struggles. They fired their head coach already. The New York Giants are on their 3rd quarterback, Tommy Cutlets. So the Saints, you can only play and beat the teams who are on your schedule. I get that. And those other teams are professionals, and they get paid too. So, the wins are legitimate, in that aspect. But teams are not really playing too well. So we don't really know how to gauge if the Saints are making progress or not. They played the New York Giants game now. They played their best game that they had put together in a while, since probably New England, right? That shutout. But, New England wasn't a great team, still not today, but they weren't a great team back then either. So we'll see how the Saints react to playing a team that's pretty much playing for the same thing that they're playing for, right? A playoff spot. And we'll see how, the Rams come out and play a team that's playing for something that they really are playing for, right? So, like I said, Puka Nacua, going back to him, I want to see how Paulson Adebo and Alontae Taylor and, Yerdam is able to control Puka and Tutu Atwell and Cooper Kupp. It's Matthew Stafford is playing and he's healthy, so it's going to rely on that front four to get some pressure to kind of rattle him, because Matthew Stafford, he doesn't really respond too great to pressure, right? He doesn't. But what quarterback does? So we'll be able to see how the Saints defense is able to control this game, right? Offensively for the Saints, I would like to see them still work when they get into the red zone, work with Jimmy Graham. It seems that Jimmy Graham is there just for red zone purposes. So let's utilize him for that. No more BSing around. No more of that. Right? Get to your favorite play call with your favorite receivers and put them in position to win. It's simple as that. We have to continue that in the red zone, because between the 20s, the Saints move the ball up and down the field. It's only when they get inside the 20 that it's like they lose all ability to play football, right? So I want to see how the offense responds to getting into the red zone and getting touchdowns instead of field goals, because we're going to need them tonight. We're going to need them tonight. Derek Carr numbers on the year so far is he's passed for 3,098 yards, 16 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I seen a stat where the Saints are 5-0 this season when Derek Carr passes for multiple touchdowns. That's 2 or more, right? 2 or more touchdowns, the Saints are 5-0. So if that's the plateau that we need to hit for the Saints to win, then just make sure when you get into the red zone that you join the ball to Jimmy Graham. Period, point blank. Right? Chris Olave will play tonight. So tonight we will have one of our best receivers in the lineup, along with Alvin Kamara is playing tonight. So we should not be searching for receivers to throw to tonight, Derek. We got the guy who is supposedly our number one. We got him tonight. So no pressure. No pressure. Not gonna rag on you yet. No pressure. Aaron Donald. Tonight, the Saints will be without Ryan Ramczyk, who basically anchors that line. So if we're out without Ryan Ramczyk, that means somebody else has to play. I think Landon Young, which is going to put more pressure on that inside unit. So Cesar Ruiz, I prayed for you last week. I'm gonna pray for you tonight. I think you can do it. I know you can do it. You are going to need your best game, because if you play anything like you played against who's that? The Carolina Panthers, where it looks like you were standing still and the guy just blew past you. We are not going to win this game. Aaron Donald will take the game over and tie Derek Carr in a knot. Please don't let that happen tonight, Caesar. Don't let it happen. As far as betting, tonight the Rams are a 4-point favorite. Do with that as you may. I'm not a betting guy, but I mean, the league or the sports bettors seem to think that the Rams got this in the bag. 4 points is a lot of points in the NFL. Be honest with you, it's more than a field goal. It's almost saying that they're going to win by a touchdown, right? But if I had to give a prediction, which is what I'm going to do and I'm going to lean to, I'm going to say this. I don't believe the Saints win tonight. Let me tell you why I don't think the Saints will win tonight. I think it's going to be a game where we struggle to score. Be honest with you. The best way to predict the future is past behavior. And the Saints, when playing great teams or good teams or teams that are on a roll or teams that are playing well at that time, they don't necessarily respond to them, right? And chances are that this is going to be the same. I don't want it to be the same. hear me out. I don't want it to be the Saints. I would like the Saints to win. People ask me all the time. They say, "Man, do you really want the Saints to win if they're not any good and this playoff spot, if they secure it, is going to probably give DA another shot. They're going to run it back with him. We killed our draft position." And I'm like, I always want the Saints to win. I always do. But I have to deal in reality also. But if the Saints are playing any game, I want them to win. I never root against the Saints, right? I want them to win. But chances are that they're not. You know, they're not. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. You know, I want to be wrong. I really do. I want to be wrong. I want the Saints to win. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not your Sean Percocet Saints. It's not. So there's that, right? Hey, I would like to thank everybody that has taken out their time to watch my videos, to subscribe to my channel over the last couple of months. It's been fun. It's been quite inspiring. I've had this channel for maybe the last 3 years. And this has been the first time I've been really consistent on it. So to see the feedback and response just keeps me going forward. So I'll say that. But hey, like I say, tonight, Rams Saints, I'm going to give a prediction of a score. I'm going to say Rams 30, Saints 23. I hope it's the other way around. Honestly, I really do. But that's what my prediction and my gut feeling tells me. Hey, this has been another episode of Goontelligence Sports Podcast Show. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to share it with me, and I appreciate you for that. Until next time, peace. You let me know in the comments what you think.